today's video topic. You cannot drive long-term consistency with motivation because motivation is always short-term and temporary. And I bet every single one of you guys know what I'm talking about. Quick disclaimer, these videos are always improvised from the heart, no script, I'm just talking. What I mean by motivation can't drive consistency is I bet every single one of you guys watching at one point or another has said, hey, I'm going to keep my room clean. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to get on top of fitness. I'm going to work better at my job. I'm going to try to make more money, all these things. Most of the time, these ideas, these goals that we come up with, they're driven by motivation, which is from an outside source. Now that's fine, but the problem with motivation is that it's temporary and something that can turn into something that seems seemingly fun, like, oh, I'm gonna start eating healthy, going to the gym, yada yada yada, turns into a chore, and it doesn't feel as fun because your motivation kind of slips away as the feeling that, hey, you're gonna do this kind of fades away. Now, great workarounds for this, which is what I'm going to do, is that you be 1% better every single day. And 1%, and I'm saying this because I've been reading this book, right? Atomic Habits, I think it's called. I know some guys don't like reading, they couldn't read or listen to the whole thing. So what I'm gonna do with this book, I'm gonna take everything I get out of it and I'm gonna implement it into my life. I'm gonna document it and I'm gonna show y'all what can happen. Step number 1 over these next 2 weeks is going to be me being 1% better every day. And y'all can do this as well. And basically what that means is I'm gonna set up a goal for myself, right? I spent a year at military school, and after working this job for a couple months, I have not been on top of my fitness. So instead of saying, hey, I'm going to go to the gym every day, it's going to be, all right, this week I'm going to go to the gym at least once. I'm going to start out small. I'm going to do one thing this week that builds a habit that makes me a little bit better of a person. And then next week, that one day is going to be easy. Maybe I can turn it into 2 days or maybe a longer workout. And the goal is that over time, you build up your consistency little by little. That's how you form habits. Trying to take a big chunk, like saying, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym every day this week, you're gonna burn yourself out every time. It's happened to me every time. So this time, I'm taking a different approach. I'm going to do small things. And every week, I'm going to add more and more so that hopefully by the end of this year, my goal is to start my own drone photography business. I know it's crazy. I just got into the construction trade, but I don't like it as much as I thought I did. For now, it's fine. Pays great. I think it's a great experience, but if possible, I would like to start and run my own business. Even if that means I'm making $1,000 a month, it still counts as a business, right? It's just got to be something. But no, this week I'm going to start by, hey, I'm going to run at least 2 miles this week. Next week, it's going to be 2 miles and maybe something else, but it's going to be small. It is going to be small, and I would recommend that if you want to follow along and try this with me, you also pick something small. Could be anything. You play an instrument, you want to get better, practice a little bit more. You want to stay on top of your hygiene, shower more, clean your room, or just do small stuff to build big habits. And I would love to hear about y'all's progress in the next couple of weeks. Again, I will be documenting all mine. But that is all for today. I will be showing my progress in a couple of days, Joe.